Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. So this weekend is a solo weekend by me. Rob's at work today and then tomorrow he's off fishing. So I thought I'd bring you along with whatever I get up to. It's Saturday today. It is about 9:30 in the morning. I've just got dressed, I'm just about to make breakfast. I've hung the whitewashing out. It's nice and sunny. There we go. My mum is just on her way. We're going to go out and we're going to take you along with us. I've just done the food plan and the shopping list ready to do later. And I also just had a lovely call with my really close friend Amy. Shout out to Amy. She's one of my really close friends. We've been friends for about 6 years. We met at uni and we're still really good friends now. So it's lovely when you meet like the people that are your people. I have some really close friends. I have 3 of them. Megan, Soph and Amy. They're definitely my people. They understand me. Me and Amy and me and Sophie have been friends for about 6 years when we all met at uni. Poor Megan. Me and Megan have been friends for about 15 years now. We met in year 7 when we started secondary school and that was it. We were stuck together after that. It's a little insight into my friends. Gonna get myself sorted, ready for Mum to come round, and then we're gonna head out and do some shopping. We have just arrived at our destination. We're just at one of our local shopping centres. Mum is here. She doesn't want to be in the camera though. Gonna say hello?
Hello.
She's a bit shy. We're gonna go to Boots because I need to get some toiletries and need to see if they've got any Disney bits. And we're also going to go to Primark because again, need to go on a little Disney hunt, see what's available at the moment. And I've got my eye on the Inside Out pyjamas, the Cars top, and the Finding Nemo range, which I love. So need to see if we can find those. We've just come out of the shops. We also quickly did my food shop, which was really good. Just got it done nice and quick in a really big Asda. And then I also picked up 2 of these. I've not seen them before, but they're Disney mystery figures. So I'm excited to open those in a minute. We've just arrived at the range and I'm going to have a little look around, see if I can find any Disney bits. Need a couple of bits anyway, sewing bits and some card from the range, so hopefully we get them. We are back home. Mum's just left. Really nice to spend the day with her actually. I need to unpack the food shop and show you what I got in Primark and the range and Boots. Went to Asda to our food shop. Normally we do our food shop in Aldi, but because me and Mum went into Asda to have a look at the clothes, I just thought I'm literally in a supermarket. It was very expensive, but we do normally have one big shop a month. And then the rest of the shops that we have like from Aldi are normally like £50 after that. Always need a big top-up shop, so got lots of bits. But I'm just going to pack the shopping away and then I'll show you what I got. Rob should be home in about an hour, which will be nice. I can actually see him. It's 6 o'clock now, so let's get cracking. you've just seen, I've done the shopping, popped that all away, and I've just put the washing away as well. It's so nice when you come home from like being out all day and your washing is dry and it's all fresh, it's all clean, it's nice. But I'm just going to water my plant. With a few jobs, bits and bobbity bobs, and I'm gonna show you my haul from today. The first most random thing I bought was I went into the Wild Roots flower shop and I got this hanging black basket thingy. It's kind of like macrame, yeah, it's just black netting. In the bathroom we've got a plant and it's getting really long, so I thought actually it'd be really cool to hang it from the ceiling, and then it's got even more room to grow. And we went to Primark. So the first things seem really boring, but there's reasons for it. I'm going to start learning a new hobby of embroidery, so I bought some tops just for different people in my family, in my life, literally just plain tops. So I got this white one for my mum, and I'm going to do, hopefully, a little embroider on each one. For our family friend, this one, just all little plain tops. I did also get Rob a top and one of our family friends, Alex. This one's for me, because obviously it's purple. And then I got this one for Sarah, again, family friend. I still need to get one for our Sarah's daughter. Jules is 9 and they had none, like just plain teas, none. My favourite part of the haul. So I went to the Disney section and that's where it all went a bit wrong, to be honest. So the first thing I got was this Ratatouille top. It's got Ratatouille and Gusteau's on it, which is really, really cool. And then on the back it says Ratatouille. I can't wait to wear this next month when we go to Paris. Then Inside Out is one of my favourite films and I had to pick this up. It says Today I Feel. It's got all of the feelings on it and I really like this. And then on the back it just says Inside Out, which again I really, really like, and I'm really excited to wear this in the parks. I'd love to get some Inside Out ears and maybe a loungewear at some point, so that would go really well with that. So I went for ennui. I got these pyjamas with matching shorts, and on the top it says You're Boring Me, which is really cool. And then on the back it's got a little picture of him that matches the shorts. I thought that little set was really cool. And then I found the Nemo stuff. I had to get the Nemo pyjamas there. And then it's got the matching shorts, which I really like, and they've got Nemo on them as well. And then it says Finding Nemo on the back. And then I got a bag. I got a jewellery bag. It says Just Keep Swimming. It's 2 bags in one actually. It's got the clear bag on the outside and then it's got the smaller one on the inside. Just thought that's perfect for toiletries and things, especially when we go to America next year. I only have a couple of like bags like this, so it'll be really good to get those, which I'm looking forward to. Then I had to get the slippers, Nemo and Dory slippers. I think they're really, really cute. It's got them on the front. I love Finding Nemo. It's one of my favourite films. It's a really good film as well. I really like it. Do you know what really bothers me is that when I talk to the children in my class, some of them don't know who Nemo is. Sorry, what? And I'd love, similar to Inside Out, I'd love to get some Nemo Mickey ears and a loungefly one day, but who knows. But I actually did need some new slippers, so that worked out really well for me. And then the final thing that I got from Primark, because nobody can have too many socks, was the Finding Nemo socks. So the orange ones have Nemo, the white ones have Crush's little dude on, have Dory on. I love wearing socks like this, like longer ones as well, especially when I'm like going to the gym or just wearing gym clothes. Then we went to Boots. I'm not gonna lie, Boots was a weird experience today. So when we walked in, I started looking at the shampoos and conditioners, so I'll show you which ones I got. I've never tried these ones before and I'm struggling at the moment quite a lot with my hair. It's falling out a bit, it's thinning a bit, I keep getting a little bit of dandruff, and I've never had any of those issues. It could be stress, but I decided to get the Monday set of shampoo and conditioner, and I got the repair with keratin ones. I thought I'd try those. I don't know if you've seen them before, and they're really nice bottles as well. But I've heard loads of really good things, and I always see them on TikTok and Instagram, so I thought I'd give those ones a try. Basically, once we were in Boots and I'd picked these up, the security guard was behind us, and I was like, that, didn't bother me. And then I put my camera, the DJI camera, in my Primark bag. And then he just turned around and went, excuse me, what have you just put in your bag? And I opened my bag up and I said, my camera. Please have a look, I haven't taken anything. And he just looked at me and went, It was a bit like, oh, that's weird. Moved on to the next section because I wanted to look at the skincare. Really struggling with my skin at the moment. Nothing seems to be working. As I've seen loads of positives on social media, I thought I'd try the Bioma, is that how you say it, range. So I got the Milky Moisture Cleanser. I thought I'd try that. And everything it says on the back looks like exactly what I need, so that's really positive. Then I got the Bioma Brightening Toner. Again, thought that would really help. I mean, I've tried the Inky Dust and stuff like that. Apart from mascara, I don't wear makeup, I don't wear foundation. So I don't really know what's clogging my pores up, to be honest. But it's about time I really started taking care of it. I tried just doing a Nivea cleanser or just soap for a little while just to try different things because I had tried loads of serums and stuff before and it hadn't really worked. So I thought I'd try this one this time, and then I got the moisturising gel cream. I just thought those three things together would maybe be really good, and they look really nice as well, which always helps because for me, if something looks nice then I will use it. Once I'd got those and put them in my basket, I turned around and the security guard was at the end of the aisle watching, and I was like, okay, this is weird. And I have anxiety. I don't really like going out on my own. Mum came with me. I just said to Mum, he's at the end of the aisle. And she was like, oh, it's probably nothing. Anyway, we went to basically the end of the shop because that's where I needed to go next to get something else. I literally turned around following us. I understand that security guards have a job and they have to make sure someone's not stealing, but I had already showed him my bag, and the thing he saw me put into my bag was my camera. I gave him my Primark bag and showed him. I started to get quite panicky, and then I needed some body scrub because I really enjoy body scrub, doing it once a week, exfoliating. I've used the Tree Hut watermelon one before and I love it. This one's the Tropical Glow one, and it smells insane, but there you go, a little closer look. It's got bits in. Rob really likes it as well, actually. He always steals my watermelon one, much to my annoyance. I turned around and the security guard again had followed us to the end of the shop. By this point, I was shaking. I said to Mum, I need to get out of here. I still had some things to get, but I couldn't do it anymore. So we walked to the till. She followed us the whole way to the till. And then once I was paying, he was stood watching us pay. And I just burst into tears. And one of the ladies from the tills came over. She was like, are you okay? And I just explained. And I said, I totally understand that security guards have a job to do. But number one, I mean, look at me. I'm the definition of innocence. I was wearing a Disney top, had my Disney bag on. My mum was with me. I don't look like I'm stealing anything. But equally, I showed him what was in the bag that he'd seen me put something into, which was my own camera. And I wasn't okay by the fact that he just followed us around the whole shop. As I say, I got really emotional. I started to have a little bit of a panic attack. And the lady was like, I'll speak to my manager. I'm really sorry that I've just seen you pay for your stuff. I've seen you put it in your bag. I completely trust you. And to be honest, it made the whole experience really not okay. I just wanted to share that because it's really hard when people have things like anxiety and something like this happens because it really puts you off. There's a reason that I don't go out on my own. There's a reason that I can't go to the shops on my own. And this is exactly why. Because if I was on my own, I could have probably really freaked out and had a massive panic attack. I only had a little tiny one, could keep calm, kept it under control. My mum was with me. But it just made me feel really uncomfortable. And then I basically had to leave where we were. I couldn't go into any more shops because it completely threw me off. So that's when we went to Asda in a completely different location, and then we did our food shop. We had a look at some bits and there wasn't really that much. I looked at the clothes as well and there wasn't really that much, unfortunately. And then we went to the range because I was feeling better by that time once I'd done my whole food shop, and it was a big food shop this week. Rob and I tend to shop at Aldi. I wasn't going to go to Aldi when I was already in Asda. And at the end of the day, a supermarket's a supermarket. I don't really mind where I get my stuff from. Anyway, so we went to the range and I got a few random bits. So I got some laminating pouches because, well, I'm a teacher. No more needs to be said, really, does it? For my end of year gifts, I always make the children a little card. So I needed to buy some card. I got a pack of 100. As I said, my new hobby that I'm going to try is embroidery. So I needed a few things for that. Embroidery hoop. I'm going to try machine embroidery for speed and then we'll see how it goes, but machine embroidery is really hard because I don't have an embroidery machine. I'm probably going to hand embroider. Then I got some embroidery needles, a little pack of them. I have loads of needles, but these ones, basically the eye and the needle, the bit where the thread goes through, is a bit thicker so your embroidery thread can fit through, which leads me on nicely to my embroidery thread. So I got just some plain black to do outlines, and then I got this really cool selection of colours. I don't know if you can see there how many colours there are. There are so many. There's 36 different colours. And that with the black I thought would be perfect. Then I got some little embroidery scissors. I obviously have sewing scissors in my sewing kit and stuff like that, but I don't have tiny ones just for getting little nicks of fabric and things like that. I got a fabric marker so that I can draw my design on, and I randomly got a box because I thought, what am I going to do with all of this embroidery stuff? So I thought if I get a little box, it can all just go in there. The final thing I bought, most random ending to a haul, is a sharpener. Specifically a bamboo sharpener. I wonder what it actually looks like. That's my new sharpener, my bamboo one. How exciting. But yeah. That's the end of my little haul from today. It didn't quite go to plan with our experience in Boots, but I did get some of the things that I wanted. Haven't actually been to the shops for a little while, so it's been quite nice today going to them. So that's Saturday, over and out. Rob's home. I haven't actually seen him yet because I've been in here. I've just heard him pottering around. So I think we're just going to have a chilled evening. I think Rob's hurt his back, so I might run him a bath. Depends if I feel nice or not. So yeah, just gonna potter around, do a few bits and bobs around the house, just tidy up a little bit, and then have dinner, and then just have an early night. And happy Sunday, you lovely lot. So it's 11:30. I've had a shower, had my breakfast, just chilled out for a bit, to be honest. Exactly what was needed, and I'm gonna crack on with some jobs. Rob's fishing today, as I said yesterday. Just a me day today, so I'm gonna hang the washing out shortly, get some bits and bobs done, and I'm going to make some bread today, which I really enjoy making bread. I mean, I enjoy baking, but today's going to be some bread making. So the bread is just proving for an hour, and then I have to do some more bits and then let it prove for another hour. So I've just let that do its thing. It's a cheese and mustard loaf. First time I made this loaf, but I really enjoy making bread, and Rob loves eating the bread that I make, so it's a good mix. I'm just gonna pop out into the front garden, do a little bit of weeding in the drive. I need to stake up one of my peonies as well because it's leaning. I accidentally pulled off one of the leaves yesterday as well. Whoops. It wasn't intentional. So I just need to sort that out a little bit.
What's going on, people? As you can see, I am very sunburned, but we are currently down at Chesil Beach. It's not actually sunburn, it's a windburn, but you can see my brother in his little bivvy, and I've got mine, and my dad over there. Today hasn't gone as planned, but I'm going to give you a little rundown of what we've got going on the setup at the moment. So, as you can see, I've got all my rigs and everything out, some bait in front here, my seat, and my water bottle and a can of drinks on the go at the moment. Last few more lines out, probably going to be packing up very shortly. So, just to finish up, I am now done. We've packed up and we're heading off. We're ready to go back to the new Kia Sportage, load up, head home, and get some dinner on the go. Rach, I think, is cooking at the moment. She's cooking dinner ready for, I said 8:30, so probably going to be a little bit late, but hey, it's alright. It'll be fine. But yeah, whatever Rach has been doing, you've been enjoying it, and I'm sure I'll see you in the next one.
So it's about 7:45 now. I'm waiting for Rob to get home so that we can have dinner, and then just going to chill out for the evening. But I really hope that you enjoyed watching this vlog of my weekend without Rob. It's normally quite similar to that. Sometimes I don't even get out, I just stay at home a weekend, potter around the house, get jobs done, get cleaning done, things like that. There is a few things that I didn't get done this weekend, like I didn't manage to clean the bathroom, so I'll do that when I get home from work tomorrow. It's just about finding the time to get things done, but also about finding the time to do things that I enjoy. I enjoy gardening and stuff like that. So it's really important for me that I do those things because it helps to keep my mind clear, and my life's really busy at the moment. Obviously Rob's working full time, I work full time, I don't often get to see my family. I see my mum maybe once every 2 weeks. I don't see my friends very often. I mainly just video call most of them once a month, like I did with Amy yesterday. So life's just super busy, and for me it's going to ramp up quite soon because I'm actually changing jobs. I'm going to a different school, which I'm really excited about, but it will be more work because I'm going to be at a smaller school, meaning that there'll be a lot more things that I need to do. So I'm definitely going to have to do schoolwork in the evenings and at the weekend, which at the moment I don't do. I'm really good at making sure that when I leave school, that's it. I don't bring any work home with me if I can. I know a lot of teachers do bring work home, and that's fine. I just prefer not to. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed spending the weekend with me, seeing me going out yesterday, going to Primark, doing a few bits and bobs, seeing my haul, and just seeing me potter around today. I've made some bread, and my lunch for tomorrow is just cooking. So yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Catch you soon. Bye.